Hey, ambitious business owners, are you sick and tired of marketing that just doesn't cut it? Feeling like you're shouting from the void in social media, wondering why your competitors are killing it while you're stuck in the mud? Well, I've got some freaking great news for you. It's time for you to stop shitty marketing and start fucking nailing it. If you're ready to ditch the guesswork and finally attract those dream clients, then listen up. I'm introducing the Business Accelerator Mastermind, your rocket ship to client magnet status and serious cash flow. It's time to break free from those quiet crickets and unlock the next level in your business. Now, I know you might be thinking, Deirdre, just another mastermind. What's so special about this? Well, it isn't your average program. In Business Accelerator, we cut the fluff and get straight to the good stuff. We'll talk about magnetic messaging, where we're crafting a message that actually connects with your ideal clients, making you stand out from the copycat crowd. We're going to turn your business into a client attracting machine. And what I mean by this is turning your social media into a lead generation powerhouse that works for you, not against you. And we're going to work on your thought leader status by establishing yourself as the go-to expert in your field, the one that everybody wants to work with. And the best part, Business Accelerator is for action takers. So if you're ready to break out of that 100K income ceiling where you've been stuck and you're ready to unleash your business potential, well, then you belong here. You don't have time for wasted efforts. You need a proven roadmap to success. Think of Business Accelerator as your marketing secret weapon, where you're going to get ready to transform your business with the BMC method. You're going to get personalized support and a community that's got your back. You can say goodbye to any marketing misery and hello to confidence, hello to clarity, and hello to a thriving business. Okay, I get it. Hearing it from me is one thing, but how about this?
For a long time now, I've had this goal of hitting 20K in 1 month. And so if all of that pans out, the total revenue plus projected revenue comes to around 36,750 USD.
Ready to ditch the frustration and finally see the results you deserve? Well, Business Accelerator is your ticket to success. Applications are open right now, but only for those willing to put in the work up front. Visit www.deirdremartin.ie/business accelerator to see if you've got what it takes. Your brand is a person's gut feeling about what you offer. And one of the mentors in Level C really reframed this for me as well. Until people start talking about you and your company, you don't have a brand. Welcome to the Master Your Business podcast, where we bring you the best in branding, marketing, and customer experience strategies. I'm Deirdre Martin, your host. And if you've been asking yourself how to level up your growing business, your marketing, your customer experience, or how to make more of an impact with your brand, this show is for you. You'll discover actionable tips and insights to help businesses just like yours gain clarity and illuminate the path to success. Train with industry experts, learn sales and marketing strategies, business and mindset hacks, and be inspired by authentic entrepreneurship stories. As your host, I'll share the no-nonsense advice that accelerated my journey from boring bank manager to industry thought leader in marketing and customer experience. Learn how I made the leap into the world of six-figure success, digital courses, keynote speaking, and co-authoring a #1 bestseller in just 1 year. Together with interviews from industry experts, this show ensures you're seen, heard, and hired by your ideal clients. Join our growing community of subscribers and let the Master Your Business podcast empower you to tackle your most significant challenges on your path to business success. Don't miss out. It's your turn to learn from the best and master your dream business. Hey there, and welcome back to the Master Your Business podcast. I'm your host, Deirdre Martin, and you are in for a treat today. If you're a professional service provider and you're looking to maybe shake things up, you're in the right spot. Before we dive in though, let me just give a quick little reminder. If you love what you're hearing on this show, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you get your podcasts. It helps us to reach more amazing folks just like you. Okay, let's get into it. I recently spent 3 eye-opening days at the Level C Brand Specialist Masterclass. And let me tell you that it was nothing short of mind-blowing. Kind of wow, just wow sort of stuff. And today I'm peeling back the curtain on what I learned, sharing insights that could very well change the way that you think about branding. Now, let me say, okay, this masterclass, it cost me thousands to go on it. And I came off going, that was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But yet the first thing I did was sign up for the next one. Seriously. And it was really uncomfortable. And a lot of what I learned about this is that sometimes we need to be uncomfortable in order to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones. Branding is an art. And like any art, it demands practice. It's not about quick fixes or flashy templates. It's much deeper. It's about disruptive thinking, about being bold and uncopyable. And what I learned was that most of the time, when we try to be bold and uncopyable, how I would describe this is it's like somebody saying to you, think outside the box. And what do? You pick up the box and you look at the box from every angle instead of pretending that there never was a box. And then what could you build if you never imagined or pictured a box, right? What was really interesting was there's a lot of reference back to a brand called Liquid Death. If you haven't heard of Liquid Death, just do a quick Google search on your phone or your tablet or your desktop, wherever you're listening, laptop, whatever you're listening on, do a search right now on Liquid Death. Okay? The brand sounds crazy. It sounds like alcohol, I think. I'd love to hear what you think it is. To me, it sounded like alcohol. And it's incredible. It's on the shelves in my local supermarket here in Ireland, and it's available all around the world. I hope by now you've done the search and you're maybe still listening or not, but I'll come back in a moment and refer to what it's talking about. Really, that brand is all about standing out and being so different in a sea of sameness, because no matter what sector you're in or what industry you're in or what your job is, let's be real, there's a ton of freaking competition out there and it's very difficult to stand out. Something else that they brought up was about Warren Buffett. I regularly reference Warren Buffett. He has used the story brand frameworks that I use to help people clarify their message in some of his Berkshire Hathaway businesses. And Charlie Munger is another guy. Both of these guys essentially are billionaires, and they champion a cross-disciplined approach to building $1 billion business model. That's what they do. And that's something, I mean, we should all be leaning into. And if you think about the type of content you consume, the people that you mix with, it's about enriching your perspective and being multidisciplined. Okay, so I'm hoping by now you have done your search on Liquid Death. So let me just tell you, Liquid Death then has a subheading which says murder your thirst. Murder your thirst. It's water, folks. Liquid Death is water in a beer can. Seriously. It's water in a beer can. In my local supermarket, it's on the shelf. It's got a picture of a skeleton skull. It's about €2.60 for 500 milliliters of water, compared to the clear bottles of 1 litre water from other brands that cost about €1.60 or €1.80. So rather than come to the market with another clear bottle with a picture of a mountain, they literally put water in a beer can. And what they said was, the guy who runs this business or was coming up with this concept, he said, what is the dumbest idea that we could possibly bring to the market? What is the dumbest idea? And that's what they did. And here's the kicker, right? Most people, when they start to build their business, they think, oh, I need a logo. I need a website. I know that was you, because that was me too. I thought, okay, how am I going to make my brand look professional? I need a visual identity. I need to know what colors I'm going to show up as. I'm going to pick colors that I like because they make me feel good. And even your product, right? but your logo, your website, your colors, your product or service, whatever you have, right? Those things are not your brand. And I've talked about this on here before. Your brand is a person's good gut feeling about what you offer. And one of the mentors in Level C really reframed this for me as well. Until people start talking about you and your company, you don't have a brand. You don't have a brand. It's when people start talking about you outside of you talking about yourself, that's when you have a brand. Okay, it might sound a little bit fluffy maybe, but it's the hard truth. We're illogical beings and we're driven by intuition. And we then buy because we believe. So it's not so much about selling what it is you offer. It's about helping people believe in, trust, and want you. And that is what branding is at its core. Okay. Now let's talk differentiation. Being different isn't just a nice to have. It's a lifeline. In a world where our brains filter out the noise, standing out is your ticket to getting noticed. I think something like 10,000 pieces of communication come at us on a given day. And that could be without you even looking at your phone. It could be on your commute to work. It could be when you open your kitchen cupboard and you're looking at the labels of the brands that you have. And it's not about being loud on social media. It's about being irreplaceably different, where you're completely uncopyable. Think Netflix versus Extravision or Blockbuster. Who? It's about changing the game and playing by your rules. And innovation, it's about playing what's not there. When an idea scares everyone, you're onto something. Now, I've recently been rewriting or writing for the first time, I should say, a sales page for a business accelerator. I didn't even have one before. And after going to Level C, let me just say, I'm very bold on my sales page. I use bad language, folks, which when you get to know me really well, it's likely that some swear words are going to slip out. Okay. And I've been very restrained here on the podcast. But in reality, I get so passionate. That's exactly what happens. And so I'm passionate about my clients. When my clients are engaging with me, those words come out. They come out for motivation. They come out for inspiration. They come out for so many other reasons. But here's the thing, and this is what I want you to remember, is that too predictable equals no surprise, and no surprise means no value. Okay, before I wrap up, there's a couple of other bits that I shared within Business Accelerator. And without getting into a really long episode and giving you the whole sum up of the 3 days, let me just say that one of the other major things that came up was about collaboration. And it's through collaboration that we create change. And in the end, isn't that what we're all here for? After all? So yeah, collaboration, interesting. And how when we work with others, it really inspires us. And I have found myself doing that. There's a lot of things I had been reluctant to do since I started my business. And one of those things was recruiting people and hiring people. And so I haven't actually got employees per se right now as I record this episode, but I do have 6 or 7 different people who I collaborate with, and I consider them to be part of my team. And they help me in terms of customer success. I've hired somebody to help me with some graphics and visuals. I've hired somebody to help me with emails and copywriting and helping other people like that and helping clients in that way, because I can't do it all myself. And those people make me better. They make what I deliver to my clients better. And if I had the view that I can do it all by myself and that I'm freaking great, which I know I'm good, but I'm not great. I'm still modest and humble enough to know that every day is a school day and that there are other people out there who might just ask the right question that gets me thinking differently. And those people, when you look back at your life, those people who created paradigm shifts in your mind, who got you thinking differently, Those are the people, when you look back at the pivotal moments and the things that shaped you and changed you into the person you are today. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's what collaboration can do. That's what mentorship can do. That's what constantly trying to develop yourself to think differently and learn more can do. So yeah, okay, sorry, I went off on a little bit of a spiel there, but I really wanted to share this with you. I hope you can hear how passionate I am about this. And yeah, I came off that roller coaster ride of level C feeling like I wanted to vomit, but then found myself right back in the queue, signing up to go again. So yeah, interesting experience. And part of what made it nauseating, was that collaboration piece. It was really hard. It was really difficult to collaborate with complete and utter strangers who you didn't reach out to, get to perhaps, how would I say, maybe get to vet them to see if everybody's got a particular blend of skills that's going to help you deliver a particular project on time. But yeah, it was a bit nuts, but fun. That's it. I hope today's peek behind the curtain, that was level C, gives you a taste of the transformative power that branding can actually be. Remember, invest in branding if you care about your customers. It's not about websites or logos or any of those things. It's about your customers. And because at the end of the day, they're your most valuable asset. If you don't have customers, you don't have a business. So folks, thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to hit subscribe, rate, and review. And until next time, keep mastering your business.